Hello guys, it's Barry again, and once again we are back with another PSGL video. This time around Vegas, actually Texas, my bad. COTA or Texas, which was the second round of the season, early stage of the game, and now we are heading to my final Q1 run. I didn't show really the first one, and the first one was like solid, nothing crazy. As you can see, we are like P7 after everyone finished their laps in the first run. But you don't want to risk it. You don't want to get eliminated in Q1 because it's nearly like race over before even started. But now, yeah, I mean this lap looked not ideal. Looking back at it, yeah, doesn't look that good till here. But now we're going to this hairpin. We got a really good rotation. We gained like 1.5 tenths, which is quite lovely, quite good. And now we're heading to this corner, which is quite tricky to get it right. And if you can get it right, you gain a lot of lap time. The traction and everything is super hard, and we barely gained. And now we're going to the last sector, which is again quite tricky. In general, I really like this track. It's probably one of my favorite track. Uh, but obviously, it's just the early stage of the game that some people got the setup like better, like got the best version of setup earlier than others. And there is some people just trying to learn it, trying to understand the game. But yeah, we only managed to do 30.1, and it puts us P4, and yeah, just P6 at the end, and our teammate P9. So we easily went through to Q2, and now we are going to my final run in Q2, which again, first run wasn't actually ideal. We are P9 and P10, so we need a good lap or we are out of the qualifying. And by the looks of it, I don't think we really nailed this setup for COTA. Yeah, it looks like we are not going through comfortably, which is the problem usually. But again, you cannot change anything in the moment. You just have to, you know, I just try to do your best, whatever you have, and you can just improve things after the session. And we're barely up, by the way, compared to the lap time that I said we have to improve. Now we're going to this hairpin again. I got the car rotate quite nicely, and we gain a big amount. We are 70 up, 80 up. So again, it gives us a little bit hope. So maybe so we are not really out of the qualifying. Now we're going to this corner. We cut it perfectly, and we gain like around 50. And now we're going to this last sector, which is again is just quite tricky to get it right. As I said, this hairpin, there's so much lap time in this corner. And we didn't really get it right, and we still gain lap time. We are 1.5 tenths up, which we just need to bring it home. No need to risk anything. And again, going to this penultimate corner that we lost a lot of time, I believe, in my first run, and we gained nearly a tenth. Going to the last corner, we know we are on a good delta. No need to risk anything, and we managed to put ourselves in P3. And unfortunately, our teammate was out of the qualifying, which was P11. But myself, we managed to go through to Q3, and now we're heading to my final Q3 run, which all it matters. Going to turn one. I'm trying to hit this apex. Sorry, I was missing that turn one apex a little bit that session, but I think this time we got it right. And then going to this section, we just try to maximize your steering angle going through these corners. And then this is such a tricky corner. This up here, right, left, which we got it quite nicely, I would say. I mean, the lap looks quite good, even on for a really good lap. And then going to this hairpin, uh, was not good at all. I can tell you that. We gained less than a tenth compared to our used tire in that hairpin. We didn't quite rotate the car, and the angle of the car was just terrible. So not ideal. And then going to this corner again, we missed the apex by a little bit, but we carried a good amount of speed. 2-1 split, which is still with a really good last, could be a high five, I think, or maybe like 5-7 or something around that. So the lap still like, we can still do something about it. And even if you don't get pole, it doesn't matter as long as we get top four with the qualifying we had and the pace. I think we're missing a little bit. Still not a bad shot. Going to this final corner, we try to cut the corner as much as we can, and with a 699, which puts us P3 on the grid, and Otis did a 5-8, pretty invalidated.
Yeah.
And yeah, Yoni, as you can see, is in P5, finishing the lap. I'm looking at Duncan. Alvaro has a good split, 7-7 only. We're looking at the laps. Yoni only came to P4, and then we can see Yarno. Tom already validated, and the only one who can improve is Yarno. And he didn't beat us, but he puts himself in P5. So we start in P3, behind of two Alpines, which is, I would take it. I mean, I would take P3. The only problem is I have the two Alpines in front of me. But still, I will take, in the grids like this, I think any top five, it's just it's a good result,
In the mix.
because you can, you're in the mix. You can do, you can basically win from top five easily. But now we're heading to the race. We're starting on medium tires from P3. And yeah, I mean, strategy in this track is quite interesting. You can go for early undercut, you can go for giga overcut to have a good tire advantage. Here we have a really big wheel spin, and we didn't really get a good start. And then Yoni got a good start, tried to go like up the inside of us. We had a little bit, moment with him, but we still got a better run. We got a really good momentum going to this corner, and and Yoni got like half spun, and he lost a lot of positions. Looking back at it now, even though it's a long time, I think it was fully my mistake. I should have, I had the corner easily. I think there was not a single chance that Yoni could have overtaken me when I was fully ahead of him. I just had to leave more space. I just had to leave more space, and which I didn't do, and it was fully my fault. But now we heading to the rest of the race. From here, I knew I basically cannot do anything unless Danny do a really really big mistake. So from here, I'm just I just know I cannot do anything, and again, just trying to maybe push him for the first few laps, in case he's a bit rusty because he came from qualifying, and maybe I see opportunity. I can go for a move and get myself to top two position, and then we can it's always better to be in top two, because even if you feel you want, you can try to pass P1 and get to P1 position. But now we're heading to lap 7. Nothing happened, and you can see on minimap Freddy pitted and Tom Manley pitted on lap 7, which is quite early. And I wanted to go for undercut, I'm quite sure. But I wasn't thinking somebody gonna pit lap 7, if I want to be honest with you guys. So I was thinking maybe lap 8. So I undercut, Alpine, and then we know how hard the overtaking is in this game in general with dirt here and the engine temp. So I was like, if I undercut them, the overtaking me would be hard unless I again do a mistake. But then here again we are discussing with the engineers what is the plan now, because obviously there is no point to pit now, because you can see on the minimap there is Yoni already pitted one lap earlier than Freddy and Tom, I'm quite sure, after he lost like huge positions on the start. So here we're just trying to figure out what we have to do. But the best thing we can do right now is to go for overcut, to just have the tire advantage. So maybe we can do something like, on the second stint, because right now, again, if I box right now, I have only one lap fresher tire compared to Freddy and Tom, and I won't be able to pass them. There's no chance. And again, as I said, here, still like second race of PSGL.
Another
Uh,
competing.
and I explained earlier, I am recording it now, but I'm like trying to upload it now. But it was a long time ago. People still confused with the game. People still rusty with the game and how the
A
strategy
lot of
works.
people going in.
So people just doing these races, like the first few ones, to gain experience. As you can see, we pitted lap 10. So many pitted
Just push your tires now.
already, and then we changing tire, and Yarno also pitted with us, and we got held as well. Interesting. I don't know why we got held, and you can see Yarno is super
Don't go on
close to
exit.
us,
Stay left of the way.
and yeah, I mean nothing really changed. Maybe we lost like, I don't know, 5 tenths, 4 tenths, around that, which usually it's with your
So
like
ideally,
strategy.
Barry, we're the ones to catch the train and not Yana.
And you can hear Oscar, one of our engineers, telling me it's super, super crucial that I am the first one to catch the train and not Yarno. So it means we don't want to let Yarno pass me, and he's the one catching the train,
There's a gap ahead of me.
which is always the rule when you're in that scenario. And you pit it in the same lab and you're catching like a big train.
I don't think we go through.
You always want to be the first one to catch the train. You always want to be the first one to make a move.
Not really.
So yeah, it's really crucial. And here we just need to get to the momentum, not destroying the tires, and also catch the train. And yeah, I mean here just trying to just discussing. I think Isma also still continue and trying to probably box this up. I think you can see on minimap because I don't remember it as well. I'm looking on minimap as well, and you can see he didn't box, and same as Alpine.
Jordi's gonna lose the DRS.
So Alpine's still continuing, which is interesting. They want to do even like crazier overcut. They probably want to pit
Both
like lap
Alpines are
12,
still, huh? In
13.
front of
And now we move to lap 15,
one of the guys stayed out. He's
which
ahead of
Otis boxed, I think, literally lap 15, which is a crazy, crazy late, but he's going to have such a big tire advantage. And now this lap, we are pushing to catch Tom,
Good work.
because obviously we tried to keep Yarno behind us. It's really crucial that we get a good uphill so we can get to Tom's DRS. And we missed the apex, and yeah, we didn't really get a good run. And the problem is, Yarno is also close to us, so
Yeah, you can.
we don't have
Should go to
DRS, so we just need a good hairpin, which we did. But still, Yarno is quite close to us. We don't have DRS. Yona telling me, my engineer as well, to just, it's really crucial to defend from Yarno. Here, we did a rookie mistake.
It's gonna get me anyways.
We
Yeah,
did a
yeah, it's fine.
big mistake,
Keep it up, Barry.
which was so crucial to don't lose this position in our race. I mean, we had basically made a mistake with Yoni. We held it in the pit. I don't know why the reason, and we absolutely made a big mistake with Yarno. And when you have Yarno behind you, you don't want to do this stupid mistakes, which was a rookie mistake. And I was really angry at myself because, this was the only thing I had to do to be the first one to make a move and catch the train. You can see Yarno is P3 now. He's literally behind Alvaro, and in front of him is Freddy. So I was literally in a really good position to even win this race on track. And now we're trying to pass Tom, but I just feel, I don't know. Here we are not like fully side by side again. And again, it was mainly
Good. Head down.
it was
Stay in
mainly
the
my
track.
it was mainly my fault again. I think, or maybe, Tom also turned a bit too early, but again, I wasn't fully side by side. So yeah, I'm just having a nightmare of a race. Not ideal. Just keep doing mistakes. Really bad racecraft for me till now. But as I said, I think I'm being a little bit too rusty with the game because it was the second race of the PSGL. We are still learning how this game works, and we just move to lap 27. Nothing to see basically. We have Otis behind me. He pitted like 15, I think. So his tires are just so much better than me. So here again, just trying to hit kind of gone, but again we're just trying to keep myself calm. And Jarno, it's quite interesting that Jarno couldn't pass Alvaro, who pitted up 7, I think, with Fred. So yeah, I mean, this game, again, now looking at it, we know it now, that overtaking is so hard in some tracks. I mean, most of the tracks, and especially in the train, is just...
Sorry, what?
It's just so hard.
20 above it.
It's so hard. And again, we're keeping Otis behind us.
Careful with the sand.
Again, you're not telling me be careful on the sand, because obviously
Yeah, don't worry
he has
about Yara.
so much better tire than always, like out of this corner. He can always have a chance to, try his luck. Super close to us. Again, we're just trying to cover inside. We got hit by Otis a little bit. But again, here I need to stay on DRS. Quite crucial. Because if you want to defend from Otis, it's also crucial to stay on Jarno DRS. But again, we tried so much of our tire. I think, again,
It's around 60.
setup wise, probably not ideal. Again, probably not ideal in qualifying and the race. Just still on just learning the setups and learning how the game works. We are nearly out of DRS from Jarno, and Jarno gonna push this lap to maybe try to overtake Alvaro.
15 up on his phone.
And here it's so crucial that we do good right left and good uphill, because we have to stay on Jarno's DRS, and we lost the car a little bit. We even got track limit, and
That's 2 warning car.
we didn't get Jarno's DRS. We didn't get Jarno's DRS, which is not ideal. But at the same time, I remember I was on such a low wings. You can see Otis is on 3/10. And then he also has DRS. And we still managed to, get only side by side. Otis hit us. I think he turned a bit too early. And that gave him a good, maybe better chance to overtake me. But at the same time, his tire were so much better. I think any side by side or any side by side action, he would win. But then here comes Duncan, try to go for a firm move, and then I have Yoni literally close to me. I cannot do anything, and Yoni hit me, and then I got bounced to Duncan. Basically nothing I could have done. It wasn't really my fault, this one, but yeah, the last 2-1 with the Tom and Yoni was fully my fault, and we got penalized 2-3 seconds, I'm quite sure, and we ended up being out of the points. Yeah, I mean, not a good start of the season. But yeah, I mean, as I said, it's just we have to start learning. We just have to learn for the future races for F1 Esports, which is the most important one. And yeah, I mean, speaking now, I think we learned a lot from these races. But yeah, I don't want to spoil anything. I'm gonna keep posting my PSGL races that were missing, guys. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. There's tons of videos that are coming, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao, ciao.